Welcome to question 8 on the graphics sample paper for the junior cycle. So part A logo for a table tennis club is shown on the right. So here's our table tennis logo. Using the given dimensions, redraw the logo to the on the given center line. So here's our center line given to us. Show all constructions, tangents and points of contact. So I'm going to start off with the main body here, which is a radius 60 circle, just to give us a kind of bearings. So compass set it to a radius of 60. And up here, let's see, approximately there. Put that as my center. Now swing there, radius 70. And I'll draw most of the heavy, just come around as far as there. That should give us a lot of what we need. Okay. Next up, let's look at that 45-degree line running back. So from my center, actually put in that center line so it's clear. And let's go back at 45 degrees. Okay, that is a radius of 18. So the distance from here to here, that is going to be 18 millimeters. So I'll get my compass, set it to 18 mil. And from the side, I can swing an arc to find the 18 mil stepped into my shape, or measure it with your set square. But now here we have our two circles in contact with one another. Okay, and that's a circle in contact with another circle. So right here, there's a single point of contact between those two. Next, we're going to find that top part for the handle. So it's 114 vertically up from the center along that center line. So 114 millimeters. All right. So radius 15, and my compass, and I can draw that top semicircle. Okay, so that's actually slipping to right. So just double check that I got my radius 15 still set. Pointed compass, now making sure it's firmly in place, always putting pressure through the point of the compass. And that's better. Okay. Now the handle ends 74 back down from the center. So 74 mil. Back from the center. There's a line running across, so 74 mil, and heavy line down onto that line. And I'll finish that off. Put that heavy line in actually. Okay. So what's left is this curve here. So to find the center of that curve, we don't know how far down it's going to be or how far out, but if I was to draw a line from the center to the center of this circle, okay, from here to here would be 60. and from here to here would be 30. So the total distance would be 90. Okay, so let's start with that. Compass, I'm going to set it to a distance of 90. For my center, and I'm just going to swing an arc. There, somewhere along there, and same on this side. So that's the first bit. Next bit is out here, either from that line, it's going to be 30 millimeters. And if I draw a line, right, my radius, or my center of that arc will be somewhere along that line. Now I already have this arc drawn, so where the two of them intersect, that is going to be the center of the radius 30 arc. So I'm going to measure out 30, do the same on the opposite side. Let's draw a vertical line, or a vertical line here. So that is the center, that is the center. So compass at that radius of 30. And that is giving me a perfect curve, joining those two. And I'll do the same from the opposite side. Okay, so that's my object drawn. Now we need, all constructions have been shown tangents and points of contact. So I've shown a point of contact there. Now this circle, what is the extended on my radius circle there, or my radius 30 circle there, and the same on this side. There are two more circles in contact with this larger circle. I find a point of contact between those and the joint centers. Join the center there and join the center there. So this is a point of contact, POC. This is also a point of contact, POC. We also have a tangential line. Okay, so find the point of contact between a line and tangent. I need to go 90 degrees. So that's a vertical line. Let's go horizontal line from my center here. So that is also going to be, should we do that in color just to show it? 90 degrees, 90 degrees. So that is a point of contact, another point of contact. Okay, and technically I will have a point of contact between this arc and this tangent coming up here. So POC, that's at 90 degrees, POC. So that is part A completed. Part B, the image below shows a table tennis ball sitting on a table tennis bat. Also shown below is a drawing, a line drawing of a similar ball and bat. Apply appropriate shading or rendering to the drawing to achieve a 3D effect. So I need to add some rendering to this to make it look 3D. So I won't video the entire thing, but I'll stop at various points along the way to explain. So I've added a blue there on the top surface. Okay, my ball will be casting a shadow on that surface, so casting a shadow something like that. Okay, on the top surface there of the table tennis racket. Also, the side will not catch as much light, so that's going to be a bit darker. And we're catching maybe a little bit more light over on this side because I've got light coming from this direction. So something like that for the base, or for the blue part of the bat. So I've added a red colour corresponding to the red colour there to the top surface of my bat. This will all be catching light, and a little bit of shadow cast on this edge, I guess, of the bat as the lip of the handle covers that. Okay, and I'm also going to, well, that's blue there, so going back to my blue, and this will be quite dark, this little part that is blue, because that's obviously in shadow also, far more than over on this side. So on my bat then I'm going to do brown. Just my pencil strokes, I like to kind of go in the direction of the surface. So I've kind of got a slight angle here, and turning and going at another angle here. I'm not getting all scribbly, I'm trying to keep my pencil strokes quite uniform. And then down on this side, a little bit of shadow cast in here, so it'll be a little bit darker. And a good bit of shadow cast on the bottom. Just shade all that in. Okay, this side will be a lot darker than the top surface. So particularly as I go around the back edge here, that will probably be even darker again. Something like that. And finally onto the ping pong ball. The top will catch, and you can even see it there on the drawing. Okay, the top will catch a good bit of light, and will get darker as we get down to the bottom. So darkness here where it's kind of not catching as much light, and then I'll get lighter and lighter till it fades out. Okay, so that is my render completed to give that kind of 3D effect and add a little bit of depth to it. So that's the last question on the sample paper in 2022.